What's going on, guys? I am Simple Simon, and welcome to the first collectible show and tell of the year. Hopefully the first of many, because I really enjoy doing this show. I really enjoy having new people on and old people and seeing what everyone brings to the table. Before I start, for those who are watching now and anyone watching the replay, if you enjoy this, I have the link to every episode in the description below. It's not a playlist. You can actually go through and find all the guests I have. Maybe one of your mates have been on here and you want to check it out. So let's get it going, because I'm sure these guys... Bubs, what are you doing, mate? Anyway, I'm going to bring on my first guest. He's the returning guest for today, because as usual, I will not be playing today. So I'm bringing back an oldie but a goodie, some would say, and that is Bubs.
What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Simon is not participating because he's already shown all his stuff. So I'll probably show some stuff again too, because it's been like a year since I showed stuff and I don't remember what I showed before. And so here we are.
I saw you.
Look forward to it.
In the intro video, you showed the vinyl. I was just like, I bet he brought that again.
I know, but let me tell you, that was the best part of the intro. So yeah. I may, for the New Year's intro, I tell you, I might pull out another great one for you.
All right. Well, let's see if you double up or not today. My next guest is she's been on my channel before. In fact, she was the last person that I did the sexy cover battle with. So it's been a while since she's been on, and I'm glad to have her on. We had Captain Comics on in the last episode, and now we got his better half, and that is Smiley Tori.
Hi!
What is
Thanks
going on?
for having me. I'm super excited. I would be a little sad I'm going against Bubs, but the simple fact it's not a voting show. I guess I'm good to go.
It's not.
Thank God. One time I don't have to be against Bubs in competition.
Oh, people don't even like to brush up against me on the subway. Don't worry. I don't blame you. I get avoided.
Oh, man.
All right. My last guest is first time on my channel. He is a real community builder. He does his own weekly stream where he just spotlights other channels. So it's a pleasure to have the guy on for the first time. Please welcome the comic book G-Spot.
Buddy, what is up? Guys, how you doing?
What's going on, G-Man?
Awesome.
Excited to have you on, mate. I'm sure you're going to have some stuff that's going to blow our minds.
I don't know. We'll see.
G-Spot already showed me half his stuff in the backstage.
And that's just a little piece.
Oh,
man.
man.
Check this out. So you guys missed it. You guys missed the pre-show. All right, before we get started, I might just quickly shout out the chat. Remy Q was first in the house. What's going on, sir? I'm going to get that guy on here one day as well. William Albright, G-Man, Tori, what's up? Thanks for bringing some crew people. MadSpidey in the house. All these former guests, Superrus. Ruben, what's going on, mate? Cookie, what is happening? Who else is in here? Firehawk. Sarah, get back to work. Nick's Comics, what is going on, mate? my man, the comic book worm, and the Greyman's in here. Must be late for him.
Yay.
Oh wow.
Not that bub again. He was on with before. What would you do? Did you do comic slingers?
No, we were on the same. No, we were on this show together.
That's right.
Remember you said you were going to have a new guest and an old guest, and I was a new guest, and he was the oldest person you could find.
Not anymore.
What's going on, Ben Compton? And of course, Capn in the house, and Werewolf.
Oh, boy.
And that is about it for now.
Man, I love his new logo. Werewolf by lunchtime. That logo, yeah, he had an older one before.
That's cool.
I love that. That's killer.
Oh, that is way cool.
Have you ever noticed Werewolf when he posts photos on Instagram? He often has like just a little bit of his foot in there all the time.
Maybe he's giving you like sub hints that he has an OnlyFans for his feet.
Yeah, it could be.
Yes, there's a market for it. I'm telling you that. Russ, I was talking to Russ about doing an OnlyFans with his feet.
Wait, you want to do one with his feet?
No, he should do one with his feet.
I didn't know.
There'll
you
be
want to be the
someone out
man
there-
behind the scenes or something.
You know, that's my
there'll be
biggest
someone out there
phobia.
who wants to see Russ's feet. All right.
Yeah.
You know, feet are my biggest phobia, buddy.
Yeah.
You can't be afraid. How could you be afraid of feet?
I hate
But
my
everyone's
own
got
feet.
'em.
That's why I got monkey toes, dude.
Do you really?
Yeah,
I do.
Oh, wow.
I'll never
I've got-
show 'em.
I've got really long toes. They look like finger toes. My
Yeah.
No
toes.
way.
No,
J. Scott Campbell drew your feet.
Hey,
Oh,
Scott.
it is.
There you go, mate. Thank you for joining us. All right. Just last thing before I start, just make sure you guys do me a favor. Check out all the links in the description below. I got the links to all these guys' channels, Instagram, and all that good stuff. And like I said, every episode that I've done with all previous guests are all down there. So check it out. All right. So let's get this going. And first up is the returning guest. Bubs, what you got, mate?
All right. So for the return, I will show something I've never shown on any channels before, some vinyl records. So this one, sorry about, I don't care. Just picked this one up. So I know I didn't show it last time. And it is Elvis Gold Record Edition. And check out that gold. Isn't that beautiful?
That is nice.
That is beautiful.
Cool.
And it was just his birthday, so very timely. And I'll make this quick because I was told last time I was way too entertaining, so I'll tone it down. I may have showed this last time, but I don't care. It's my favorite record in my collection. It's also the most expensive, and it is the reissue, 2016 reissue of ELO Time, numbered of
And
5,000.
if anybody doesn't know ELO, it's Electric Light Orchestra, right?
Electric Light Orchestra. That's right, G-Man. And with the nice clear vinyl. And this was a limited edition, so of one of my
That is
favorite
really cool.
albums.
Can you give 1 second? Really quick, Bob. What album was that clear one? Because that's really cool.
Time by ELO,
Time?
1981, I think, originally.
Oh, nice.
And
Will you
this
sing
one,
the chat a portion of their song so they know who you're talking about?
let's not and say we did. I mean, I could, but I won't. Poor Simon, he'd never recover. And this one is a newer album, ELO or Jeff Lynne's ELO, From Out of Nowhere. But I picked it to show because it has a hologram cover
That's cool.
That is sick.
That is way cool.
where the ship kind of comes out of nowhere, hence the name. And then it's got the gatefold of
Nice.
some cool spaceship stuff going on. And it's also gold
Wow,
as swell. So that's a killer one. I like collecting the collectible versions. Here's another one of my favorite albums. Last one I'm showing, and we'll move on to the next round to someone prettier, unless it's Robert. We've got the black. We got the Black Keys, El Camino by the Black Keys. And this one is a trifold, the rarely seen trifold.
Wow. I've never
complete
seen that.
with a ton of liner notes
That is amazing.
and 3 discs, including one, the main disc, and then 2 on a live album. And this has Snow White. It's called Snow White vinyl. It's actually kind of a marble swirl, though, if you can
Super
get up
pretty.
close. So there you go.
Oh man.
All right. Those are my collectible vinyls for the night. Sorry, but I had to do it.
Take note of which ones you showed, because when you come on again next time, you can't show those ones. But,
I'll try and, I take notes on all your videos, and mostly they're just commentary of things I'll tell you if we ever fall out of favor. We got this. I'll remember.
Man.
All right. Tori?
Okay, so we'll first go with my old lady soul. I have collected these before I even collected comics, and I collect teapots. So I brought a few of my favorites. I have this cool one that looks like a genie lamp that's made out of pewter.
That's sweet.
That's awesome.
And then I have this one my aunt actually made when she lived in Alaska, so it's made out of Alaskan clay.
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
So I have to ask you, if someone says, where exactly did she pick that up? Do you say, I don't know, Alaska?
I said, no, she made it herself.
She made
like,
them
Yeah, she
like,
made
like
that.
when she was living up there, did some pottery class and made it.
in Alaska?
Mhm.
So would you say she was really into it? Anybody? Really? Anybody? Thank you, Tori. I appreciate you. Look, it's lost in translation. All right.
I got it. And then I got this mini one from my daughter for Mother's Day. And it has like the whole little set.
Aw.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. Nice.
Yeah, she went like yard selling with my mom and was like, hey, I found you a new teapot. And then this one's my absolute favorite. Someone was crafty enough to make a music box. I'll see if I can get it. Okay. So you wind it up. And it plays like jewelry box music.
Oh, man.
Has a pretty flower on the front. And then when you put it down, it stops. So that way, yeah, plays music while you're pouring your tea and then stops.
That's cool.
And it is drinkable in there. It is.
Oh,
a
that's
mechanism that
cool.
you can
Oh,
drink out of.
wow. I was going to ask that. That is super cool.
So this is my favorite one. Found it at a yard sale for like $5. I was like, that is the
No way.
coolest teapot ever.
I wonder if Simon's going to get a content strike for that one. Yes, you need to. Let's hear it.
Oh no, I'm not saying you're a little. I'm a little teapot.
See?
However, all my kids do know that one very well.
I love
Perfect.
pot. I mean, tea. Yeah. Tori loves pot too.
Just got to remember which one has the stash. That's all.
Yeah, I'd put it in the music one. That'd be trippy after a while. Did you hear that? It's coming out of the pot.
But so the kids always ask, why do we have so many teapots? And I'm like, what are you guys going to do when one day you come home? And I'm like, we're just having a tea party for Thanksgiving. Pick one.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'm surprised you didn't show. There's that Disney one. Is it Beauty and the Beast? It's from the.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Oh, Miss Potts?
Yeah. Do you have that? Because I've seen them in the.
I do not have a Mrs. Potts. Actually, they have a whole line of Disney themed teapots that I'm slowly getting. That will be part of my collection. So next time it might be different teapots. And then I'm actually getting one that's made by my tribe too, the Ogallala Sioux. We had done our own run of pottery, so I have one of those that I'll probably show off if I ever come back.
I didn't know you had a tribe.
Yeah. That's
Say
why
it
I
again?
laughed so hard when you made the native joke. The last
The Inuit.
we are native, but we're not Alaskan native.
That's
I
cool.
was like, oh man, I was in it.
I appreciate you. Somebody.
But yeah, so that's my first thing is my teapots.
Beautiful.
Hey.
Right. Hey man, what you bringing, mate?
All right, I'm gonna bring up something.
First of all, I want to say sorry to Robert that he had to follow the teapots because this is going to be tough, man. I don't know if I'm going to top those.
It's
They
gonna
were
be
steaming hot.
I'm kind of all over the place here. I pulled out a couple things. So something relevant, okay? I'll show you something. So I got some action figures here. Everybody's into Star Wars, I think. And this should be relevant to what we're seeing right now.
cool.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh,
Panther fodder.
So thanks to Simple, he had me going through my storage unit today. I'm like, what should I pick out? What should I pick out? And I'm like, okay.
You have that beauty in storage? Oh, man. I'd have that on a pedestal. That thing's beautiful.
Everything I have kept for years, I've got tons of stuff. Like, here's something relevant. right
What
here.
year are these? Like, are these figures from? Like, do you know what year
These
they're
are from. You know what? I don't even know, to be honest. I can tell you in a sec.
That's
So,
amazing.
You know what I want to see with this? If anybody's been watching Boba Fett.
Oh yeah. Are you
Yep.
checking to see if it's a boy or a girl? What's going on here?
I don't have any light on. This is from 98.
oh wow, okay,
Wow.
really cool.
Very cool.
Science fiction. Here we go. I don't know if you like Planet of the Apes, but I sure did. And I have a nice Cornelius, but his beard is kind of funky.
Yeah.
Did
I've been
you
told I
like-
had a nice Cornelius before as well.
Yeah,
Similarly with a funky beard.
the funky beard.
I really dug the more recent Planet of the Apes trilogy. They were like some of my
It
favorite
wasn't bad.
movies.
It wasn't too
That was
bad.
great.
It wasn't too bad. So there's that part, and then I'll just like go from there.
Okay, cool, excellent. That was good. Star Wars, everyone. So, Bubs, I don't know if you know, but and I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but I'm not really a Star Wars guy. I've said that many times, but I was telling Robert backstage about a week ago, I watched The Mandalorian finally.
Yeah. I saw it
And
on
I thought-
Instagram.
I thought it was super cool, and then I started watching Book of Boba Fett last night. So yes, I am slowly. I bought a bunch of Star Wars stuff. I got a video coming out where I did a bit of a Star Wars.
Nice.
It was good, wasn't it?
It's addicting, buddy. It's addicting. Trust me.
All right, Bubs, your turn.
No, sorry, I fell asleep during your intro. That was 10 minutes ago, but still. All right. So last time I showed off Steelbooks, so I'll show those again. Here is the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, with a nice comic book panel style.
Oh,
This is the Ed Norton version,
Okay, Norton. Okay.
and they can continue the comic book style on the back. And the interior is ugly, but sometimes they have nice interiors, I promise. On this one, beauty's on the outside. Look at that. And it has the kind of metal cut. So if you catch the light just right, you can, right there, you see it? There it is. All right. You guys know I like my lovely ladies, and one of the loveliest ladies ever to grace the screen was Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Ooh.
So there's a nice steel book, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
just, I put these in the collectibles category because if you want to watch this movie, you could probably catch it in high def and some streaming service or something.
Cool.
But to me, the steelbook case, and I try and get them in Blu-ray so they're all in the same size because the DVD ones are taller.
Right.
So there is Lara Croft. Even though her outfit was not accurate, it was still it still works
Yeah.
for all its intended purposes.
Is she supposed to show belly? Is belly part of her costume? Is she supposed to have a crop top or?
No, not necessarily. Often they were tucked in, but it should be the colors were off. It should be teal
Yep.
and brown, like khaki. But
So-
we're giving her a pass on that.
I've got a few steel books, but I remember last time you came on, you showed steel books. I was like, yeah, I think I want more steel books, and I missed out on the Black Widow one. I was spewing.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
get- I thought it was a really good one.
Yeah, they had a couple of exclusive versions of that too that were really cool. I didn't get it either because the movie was such trash. Here is Lara Croft Tomb Raider: The Cradle of Life. So it's the second one.
Ooh.
Again, no comic accurate there, but still, no one's going to complain about that little cat suit. That's cat suit, not catch up for those of you. All right, and then last and not least, we have Back to the Future Blu-ray trilogy.
Ooh.
And this one has the nice, what do you call it? The gatefold cover, or what do you call it when it goes around? Wraparound cover. Check that out.
Hear that?
So it combines to make the full DeLorean.
One thing
Yeah.
I love about that is I hope that comes to fruition when we were talking about fusion generation energy. Remember the back of the DeLorean? You could throw a tin can in there and a beer and it'd make
Oh,
it
yeah.
run. Yeah.
Absolutely. Although I don't know if I want a car that runs on beer. Like
Yeah,
maybe like aloe water or almond milk or a
Just-
bunch
it's
of
just
crap I don't
recycle
drink.
anything. Yeah.
Maybe used beer.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Like if I could just piss in a cylinder and then get back to the liquor store and then, and then like that makes sense to me,
Bravo.
Waste
Goodness
not,
gracious.
want not.
That's what
There
I
you
love
go.
about that movie, though. It was cool.
You're
All
good. Yeah, who's
Beautiful.
next?
Beautiful.
Who's following that?
I think
Yeah.
Jay wants to see some guitars maybe in one of your rounds, but
Okay.
we'll go back to Tori.
So,
Oh,
since
yeah.
how we're on a movie theme, I actually collect Disney Hot Wheels.
Oh,
So, like movie case
Awesome.
themed Hot Wheels.
Yeah, those are good.
So I got like Mulan.
That's
good
cool.
card.
I got to dust them more often. Sleeping
Oh, that's
Beauty.
all right. Who doesn't?
Are they all Vans?
This line is, I do believe. Aladdin.
Thanks, LJ. Oh, Aladdin. I'm waiting for the Alice one.
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Now, the
Daughter's
Beast
favorite.
needs that van because he needs room to work.
And I found these ones around Christmas this year, and I had to get them. I couldn't not get them. And they had these three in particular. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Where is it?
Oh,
I moved it.
That's
2 out
right.
of 3
Scott.
made sense.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
Very nice.
So I was like, oh, I have to get
Oh,
those.
those are
I got
really
them as,
cool,
like,
Tori.
stand- Yeah, like, you know,
I think I know that chick.
poor Captain. He's like, most of our walls are taken up by random Hot Wheels.
I
And
like the
then
way the
this
Hot Wheels
one-
display.
I got
Yeah,
a music one. But my absolute favorite, which is even still in its plastic that I ordered it in, is the Alice in Wonderland one.
yeah.
Very
Oh, that
neat.
card, look at that card.
Neat.
That's cool.
Simon's got a thing for Alice in
I
Wonderland.
do. I'm gonna because I actually recently started getting a few Hot Wheels too. Mostly Batman ones, but
So I'll be real honest with you, Simon. I had to go onto the Hot Wheels website to order this one, and it's the most expensive dollar freaking Hot Wheels I've ever bought at $13 off the site straight out.
Wow.
yeah,
I was
okay.
like, damn. But so, and that was 2 years ago. But that's where I had to actually find that. I had went to like 4 different Walmarts and 2 Targets and could not find that one. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to break down and go online.
Break
And I
down
did.
and-
And it was $13 for a Hot Wheel that like these were 99 cents, I think, when I bought them.
I hate breaking
Yeah.
down and paying, secondary market prices and high dollar price. That drives me crazy.
From the company itself. That's the part. though.
Yeah, that's primary,
Hot Wheels
secondary.
for-
That's a secondary market price from a primary market. That's it. I gotta have a drink.
Yay.
But yeah, so that's my other secret is I collect Hot Wheels that are still in the like. You can't open them. The kids are like, "Ooh, can I see that one?" Yeah, don't
That's
open
the
it.
funniest.
Leave it alone.
Well, yeah, I know I'm going to be on. I'll be on eBay later after the show. I'll look into that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
I like
that.
those.
All
What
right,
you got, G-Man?
let's see here. All right. I'm kind of cataloging this in real short segments. I apologize. So I want a big shout out because I took something out of the box because I got to display this. This is going on my wall. This is a big shout out because you have 20 some people watching your show right now, buddy. So big shout out to everybody watching this. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Is it a vintage fleshlight?
No, but
Because I hear the early ones are starting to rust if they're not taken care of properly.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god, I can't even with you sometimes.
My
Folks.
Put that on
I
the
knew it
wall,
was going to
man.
be a great show.
Put that on the wall and try not to back into it by accident.
I've been collecting comics my whole life, but other than comics, I collect an assortment of different things that I gravitate to. Now everybody knows I like tentacle creatures and the Cthulhu creature. Okay, this is a big shout out to my buddy, and I know he's watching right now, but I took it out of the box, and I'm going to display this on a really nice piece. I got to check. You guys wait until you see this. This is
Wow.
full Cthulhu stand base. Everything. I mean, I was just showing the queen. Everything's in runes on the bottom. This thing is super heavy. So cool.
Heavy,
Big-
amazing.
Big shout out to What's the Deuce?
Dude,
The
the Gray
details
Man.
on it is
Yeah,
crazy.
the Gray Man. The Gray Man.
Yeah, I don't know if
loves
Gray
some
Man's still in chat. He's a huge Cthulhu fan. He
Gray
probably
Man.
just passed out.
Cthulhu.
We need to
This
send
is
somebody to his
awesome.
house.
Cthulhu and
Yo,
anything
get
tentacle
everybody,
is
what's
G-Man.
up?
For sure.
Wow, that's amazing.
But very, very
That's
cool.
really
I just want
nice.
to say thank you so much. This is so cool.
Where did that come from?
That actually came from Deuce. What's it? Deuce send it to me?
What the Deuce, which is one of our
Wow.
friends. And it's hilarious, actually, because him and G-Man both equally love Cthulhu and tentacles.
Yes.
So, like, they're always fighting over things and stuff. And he's like, oh, man, I had to give it to G-Man. I couldn't not.
That was my Christmas present for this year. I was like, man, blew
That's
me away.
amazing.
Very
I got to
good.
get better friends. Simon, what the hell? But he sends me nothing.
So I did bring a comic book item, and there's a reason why I brought this comic book item, because where did comic books all start from? Originated. Where did they originate? Bob?
Newspapers.
Thank you. There. Boom.
Oh, okay, yep.
So I have a classic. This was
Get your
in
gloves
a
on.
newspaper, and it's all dated, and this is in, like, you can open it up and look at the whole strip. Smiley and
She's
Captain.
over there.
I
up
know. I know. Okay, wrong way. Right here.
I got you, bro.
Smiley and Capn sent me some newspaper strips a while ago. I wasn't going to show you all that because I didn't want to go too crazy, but they sent me some stuff, so they know me pretty well too. But I'm going to show you something. I took this out of my collection. This is from, and this is beautiful condition. This is from April 7th, 1940. And in this, you open this up and it folds out just like that. It was a newspaper insert that they used to put in the papers. And you could read all these. All of these comics were inside of it. And they're in it. It's fully intact, but it's super old, so I don't touch it without gloves.
That is tip-top shape.
It's beautiful, beautiful shape. But yeah, there's a little history for you guys. You know, I like history. Smiley knows it too.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Dirty Dalton? It said.
What's that?
Nice Cthulhu, Gary says. Look, I was just looking at that Dirty Dalton.
Yep.
I remember that was a name I used to dance under in college. Went under Dirty Dalton. Yeah.
See, for people who are future guests of this show who are watching, that is what I deem acceptable. If you're going to bring comic book, show us something you haven't, people haven't seen. Like that was something that's perfect.
I was trying to follow your rules, buddy.
But Bubs did it too. When Bubs bought his comic book, it was some random golden age thing that no one had heard of. It was cool. So everyone's doing it right. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. So are we going back to Bubs?
Yep.
Back to Bubs.
Back to Bubs.
That was fast. What are we on?
Yeah.
Number 7?
I'm not blowing
Not
all
too
my
fast
wad in
for
one
you.
shot.
Good stuff.
Oh, maybe I should get a drink. Should I get a drink? I might get a drink. I'll be
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, get a drink.
Cheers.
Well, we'll just wait while he's gone.
Yeah.
Here we go. This one's for Tori. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. All right, he's back.
Oh, that was the best
That
ever.
was
Bubs.
the show
You
is
guys
pretty
nailed
good.
it. Woo! Highlight of the show.
You guys are crazy. All right. Everybody knows about pop figures. People, look, what'd you do, Simon?
My beer exploded on me.
Oh, man.
He
Get
was
Captain
so
Sorrow.
excited from your manly singing that it exploded everywhere with excitement.
It happens. It happens. I tell you. I ruined more personal rugs that way. Oh, look at you go. My gosh. Don't you have a machine to do that like the rest of us? All right. So let's see. We got everybody knows about vinyl pop figures, but I actually collect a different kind of vinyl figure, and they're Vinimates. So if you guys remember the Mini-Mates, the little miniature like Lego type figures, these are giant versions of those. So these are called Vinimates, and they're also vinyl figures. I keep them in the box because I just can't take them out. They're too cool in the box. So that's the box, and they're kind of like pop figures, but they're proportionally correct.
So are you an in-box collector or out-of-box collector, Bubs? Or does it depend on the item?
It depends on the item. Like for my Hot Wheels, as you know, when you start putting Hot Wheels on the wall with push pins and crap like that, they get dusty as heck. Like they're a cleaning nightmare.
They are a cleaning nightmare.
So I take them out of the box and I put them all around the room in like precarious places. It looks like kind of an Easter egg hunt for Hot Wheels around my room. But for stuff like this, where the box is almost as cool as the actual item, I got to keep them intact. So, and I try and get the best box I can, that kind of stuff. And as long as it has lots of windows and you're not missing any of the key parts, then I'll
I
keep
can
it in the
agree with
box.
that. Absolutely.
What about you, Simon? Are you an in-box or out-of-box collector?
I'm in box. As long as it presents well in the box, like some like statues, you can't see through the statue box. So I'll take statues out now, but I'm definitely an in-box collector.
And check that one out. That's Green Arrow.
Yep. Look at that.
And you even get the perspective of him shooting that trick arrow at you.
That's pretty
That
cool.
is super cool.
You get the top-down view. That way, a lot of us like to see top-down views of things.
I didn't even know
heads.
those existed, and now I do. Now,
Oh, these are really bad. Here's on the box. Here's two more I want to get out of the series, but the Flash goes for like $20, and the Supergirl they're not making anymore. So to find those, there's a couple of variants to these two, like chase variants.
Yeah.
So, but I want those two real bad as well. You can find them on Amazon, but when you buy stuff like this on Amazon, the box condition sometimes is like
iffy.
it comes totally bent. All the corners are beat to hell.
Yep.
So I try and find these in the wild so I can make sure I get good boxes. But if I happen to have friends as good as Simon out there, I don't care if it's free. It's only send them on. I'll press the boxes in my press.
Once you send my box of comics, mate, I'll have something for you, mate. Don't you worry.
You're too good to me, really. Just a prepaid gift card's all I ask. So check that out. So anyway, if you guys didn't know, they're called Vinnie Mates. They're the same as Mini Mates, if you remember those from back in the day, and now they've made giant versions of them. So that's all. All right.
That's amazing.
No, that was really
I want to see more of Tori's pots.
Oh goodness. So
Here
my
they are.
next thing is I collect particular characters, and if I like that particular thing, it doesn't matter what it is. I just got to have it. So one in particular is Alice in Wonderland. That is my absolute favorite. Anything Alice in Wonderland, I don't even care. The whole living room will actually eventually be decorated in just Alice in Wonderland. So
Simon's on his way.
One of my pieces that actually was an A-OK from my good friend Deuce, our good friend Deuce, I guess I should say. And it is a print that he had done.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
When you said he had done, do you mean he
Like,
did
I
it
think
or
he
he
found
had
it.
it done?
No, it's made by, I don't know the art. I can't remember the artist's name, but he
Okay.
had it sent. It's super cool. I got to get it put in a frame still. And
It's
then
hard to
I
get
also got,
You
I think I've showed these maybe one other time. These Alice in Wonderland postage stamps
Oh, that's cool.
from Granada. Has different scenes from the movie.
Very nice.
Got this really cool Alice Q posket, which I got for Christmas.
I got one of those.
That's awesome. I like
What
that.
did you say it was? I'm sorry.
It's called the Q posket.
Q Posket?
Yep.
Posket?
I think is how you say it. Q
Okay.
posket. But yeah, it's
Very
all
cool.
super pretty. And then I got a mini one. I had another one, but the girls broke it. So Deuce picked me up another one. So I just didn't unbox this one. But it has her curtsy, like blowing a
Yeah,
kiss.
that's different. The box is different on that one.
It's mini.
Q
Yeah, because this
Posket.
one's a mini one, and then the bigger boxes have like a lot of detail on them. I usually keep things in box, but the Alice was too pretty to.
Well, and also you can't see it through the box. So I feel like if you see it through the box, keep
Yeah.
the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
it's got
then
good
this
windows, I'm
one
good with
was
it.
my Christmas present to myself, which
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
That's awesome.
That is amazing.
Oh man, I didn't see that because I've seen those before. I bought Sarah the Cars version of that.
so shop Disney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Shop
Yeah, because
Disney.
they had a Marvel Avengers one I wanted real bad too, and it sold out like 2 seconds, man. You couldn't even get it on there.
Wow.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I want
really
This
cool.
one, the
I
kids
like
have
that.
like been clearly you can tell it has kids' fingerprints all over it. They're like, "Can we open it? Can we please just
Yeah.
open it?" I'm like, "No, leave mine
Right.
alone.
Get out of here.
Got your own. Go play with them."
That's amazing.
I think you're
Yeah,
right.
that's- Emmy Boz.
Emmy Boz is the artist on that. You're right, Deuce. But
Very
yeah,
cool.
so those are some of my small Alice in Wonderland collection. I mean, let's be honest, it's a lot, but so it's hard to pick my favorite pieces. But those are some of my small favorites of that.
Yeah, see, I mean, I like Alice in Wonderland stuff, but my collection is very minimal. It's like literally probably less than 10 items, maybe. But I have a fascination with it. So that's why I was excited to have Tori on because I knew she was going to bring something Alice in Wonderland, and I'm going to be on eBay looking up.
This was a fair price, Simon. It was only like $25 for the set
Yeah,
from Shop
'cause-
Disney.
whoa, that
And they
is
have a thing
amazing.
going right now for 75 on order $75 or more. It's free shipping.
They were
Just
selling
saying.
those at Target here, and they had like the Frozen one. They had the cars because like Sarah's obsessed with cars, so I bought cars for her. But if I saw that, I would have grabbed that for sure. I didn't say it.
I'm telling you, I didn't even know so much Alice stuff existed till I went to Shop Disney, and then I was like, damn, I'm gonna be broke for the rest of my life.
Mhm. Yeah, when you find that honey hole, it's over.
Yeah, it is.
Or is it the rabbit hole?
Yeah, the rabbit hole.
Oh,
All right.
Rabbit holes of collecting, they're a bitch sometimes.
Absolutely. The old bitch holes of rabbits. Wait, no, the rabbit holes of you said it. You said it right. I didn't say it right.
All right.
Oh man.
You're up, Robert. Wake up.
All right.
Oh, here he is.
All right. Okay, so one of my biggest loves in science fiction is Star Trek. I'm a big Star Trek geek. Been that for years. Used to go to all the conventions about 25 years ago. And I'm going to show you a couple little memorabilia pieces. First of all,
Ooh.
I want to show you some laser discs.
Oh, yeah.
that's
I
something I
actually
wouldn't mind
have-
collecting. Laser discs.
I actually have 1 and 2 of the Star Trek the motion picture, fully intact.
Yeah. That's not a laser disc, though. That's a video disc.
Yeah, video disc, laser disc. Yeah, that's wasn't
That's
it laser
amazing.
disc?
No. Laser disc was slightly different. A video disc is actually something more like a LP. It's more like a vinyl record inside of there.
Yep, that's what
that
it is.
actually reflects. It reads the grooves on it like it uses a laser to read the
Can we
grooves
see it?
on it, but
Can
it's
we see
not.
the
No,
inside one?
because it's in a cartridge. You stick the whole thing in the player
whole
and it
thing.
reads it.
Oh,
Well, unlike a laser disc, which was more like a giant CD.
what? I've never seen that. Then
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those either. That is amazing.
Yeah, and they had cool artists. Sometimes they would have unique art on the cover that you could only get like if you bought that video disc. Very cool old technology.
That is amazing.
Again, I'm going to say again, this is a big shout out. This is actually a gift to me from Michael and Riley from Downright Nerdy Podcast, because he's a big Star Trek fan as well.
That's
And he sent
amazing.
this to me as well. It's really
They're super
cool.
cool. Some of them go for a lot of money, like the original Star Wars ones go for a
Right.
lot of money. There's it's not a Dirty Harry, but it's a Clint Eastwood movie, and it has a cover by Frank Frazetta.
Oh,
and that
yeah.
one goes for a little money too. I forget the name of it.
Okay, so
yeah,
I'm going to be showing my age here, so I apologize for that. 72. Does anybody remember Bananas magazine?
I don't.
This was the fandom magazine we used to get when we were kids, and it's called Bananas. And in here, this is before Star Trek the motion picture ever got off the ground. Posters, inserts, the whole thing is here. I've had this in my collection forever. But getting into that, like talking about being a geek, I have this old folder here, and this is a Star Trek press kit. It's actually got the whole press kit, so you go on backstage. It's got the whole, every word from the Star Trek the motion picture is printed on here, and this is for the actors that are to read off.
That's amazing.
And the whole thing is in here. I actually have the pictures.
Yeah, over easy. How old is over easy then?
What's that?
How old is over easy mode? He remembers Bananas. Guy looks
Yeah.
like he's 30.
Cool. There's some of the inserts. This was actually in the press kit, so all these actors are
wow.
with it.
That is super cool.
And then it's got the actual, word for word for the motion picture.
I think one of those flyers teaches you how to clean your V'ger out. Did you see that? It's a Star
One of
Trek
my
joke.
favorites.
Don't worry
favorite
if you didn't
things.
get that one.
Yeah, I did. And the
All
thing
right.
is, the cool thing about the Star Trek motion picture is it's also another fascination love with me, and that's with astronomy, real astronomy. And if you actually watch the first motion picture, which is really cool about it is history-wise, again, the Voyager program. And the interesting thing about the motion picture is, how do we know when the next generation came into be, the Borg didn't start from the motion picture? Because when Vija came back, she collected all this data, worlds and planets and everything from a robotic world. And who was experiencing that was this nice porcelain glass piece that I have from 1988.
Oh man!
I'm really
Every time I
proud.
hear that, I wait to hear. Ksh. afterwards. Like
Spock,
Oh,
Leonard Nimoy, one of my favorites. I've had this in my collection forever. I had to take him out of the box so I could show you him in full detail.
That
was
is
he in one of the?
super amazing.
He's porcelain, so he was in a cardboard all the way around,
Yep,
right?
cardboard box, and it's wrapped in Star Trek. This is actually a metal. This thing is super heavy. It's a communicator, and he's got his phaser.
Wow.
But it's pretty cool. It's really, really cool piece.
That's amazing.
That is
So
super.
I'm done.
That's
Wow.
nice. I hope my older brother watches this because he's massive Star Wars and just sci-fi geek, Star Wars, Star Trek.
Cool.
He's
Cool.
I'm hoping to do another video.
That's amazing.
Bubs.
All right. I don't know how I'm going to follow all that Star Trek goodness.
He just pulled it off his shelf. I love it. Love it. That's
So right
awesome.
here is an original model kit of the Star Trek Enterprise. I still have the box in storage, but
Very
it's
cool.
the original kit and it's been professionally done. I didn't do this kit because I don't have the skill and I wanted it to look perfect.
Beautiful.
So it's been professionally painted, sanded, glued, parts altered, weights added into it so that it was proper, because these old kits from back in the day were just utter crap, you know?
Yeah, they have the ones now where you can light them up too. Put LED.
Yeah, the polar lights kits and
Yeah.
stuff. So there's my original Enterprise. And I was going to save this to show last, but since Robert was showing some great Star Trek stuff,
Good segue.
there's the rear view of my Nassels, which everyone looks for. So you're a real Star Trek geek if you know that these are named Nassels. They're not engines, they're Nassels. So
I actually have the blueprints to the entire Enterprise too.
look at that. Blueprints to his Nassels. Available now on onlyfans.com. So here's the original stand too. And the guy that did it for me, he was like, I can make you a much better stand if you want. And I was like, nope, I want the original stand. He was like, all right, well, I'll at least paint it black. So he did.
So what's the date on that? When did that come out? 76?
It would have been when the series, actually, I think it's dated the same year as the series came out.
Series
So
came
the
out, so
first,
60s.
first year of the series. This is the
Okay.
first model that they produced
That's really cool.
for that. And so for Christmas, I ended up with these, and I don't think I can do it, but I'm going to try. So this one is a new version of the Enterprise, USS Enterprise. And funny thing about this one is that our good buddy J Hood Creative, you guys know him,
Yeah.
Jamie?
Yeah.
This is the first model that he brought to market. So you guys may not know this, but he is in the model industry. So he does the pictures. He didn't do this picture, but he does the artwork, and I think he does the manuals, and I think that he designs maybe some of the parts and the way that they fit together. I'm not 100% sure, but this was one of the first ones that he brought to market, the original version of it. And so I'm going to put that together and try my luck at painting, which is going to be difficult. And then also I got this one, which is another version of the Enterprise. This was from the TV show Enterprise. And J Hood did the refit version. So this one here, he did that version of it, which is it has like different parts and you can choose which way to put it together. So he did, don't worry. I'll send you a picture of it first to make sure you're still on board. So there you go.
Awesome.
So I'm going to put this one together also. I'm actually going to start with this one because I think it might be a little simpler and try. But after buying the actual model kit, then like the paints alone are going to cost me like another $50 just for all the paints that I need to color this. So we're going to see how I do.
Buy a magnifying glass and then buy an airbrush.
Oh yeah, the whole. I'm just going to buy a pair of readers from the dollar store. I'm going to go a little budget on this one and see how I do. I'm looking forward to it, but this is going to be my 2022 project, is to get those two, have them done and have them up to snuff, and hopefully I can display it with my original Enterprise and make a nice little display out of the 3 Enterprise models. So we'll see how it goes. That's it.
Slim Comics and More. I think he used to design toys and stuff because when he was on,
Really?
he had a bunch of cars he showed that he helped design. So I don't know what his gig was, but I think that's what he used to do. Maybe he was like
Are you sure? Are you sure he wasn't holding 2 tennis balls and a cucumber? because I know he was designing some other toys some years ago. I'm concerned about that fella.
So, a lot of girls collect shoes. I collect backpacks, lounge
cool.
five
Nice.
backpacks in particular.
Yeah,
So I got like this really cool Alice in Wonderland.
Did you say flowers? You focus on flowers?
No. And it's got a really pretty inside, like even the details on it is Alice curtsying.
I
Nice.
saw one recently. I think it was like the Cheshire Cat. Is that a Cheshire Cat?
Oh,
one?
just wait.
I like that one.
I got this one, which has the White Rabbit,
wow.
Cheshire Cat.
Wow, this is just,
designs.
we could have called this the Alice in Wonderland special.
Yeah, no kidding. That's awesome.
More like it has roses with the different characters hidden throughout the roses in there. And then, every day's a tea party. So I had to get this one.
I like that one. Oh, that's cool.
The back of this one's really cool.
Nice.
Very happy on birthday. And then the inside is all fireworks on this one.
Wow.
But my absolute favorite currently, because I haven't gotten the Red Queen one in yet, is this one.
Oh,
Yes,
that's so
look at
cute.
that.
Oh, it's got a tail.
And its zippers are the this way, that way arrows.
Yeah.
And then the
my zippers have
inside
that on them too.
is my favorite part.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
in the
That's
dark.
cool.
That is super cool.
Yeah, all those different smiles and stuff. So these are another recent collection that also take up a lot of wall space, like
Yeah.
the Hot Wheels and everything else. So yeah, I got a limit on these. So I've only been collecting Alice in Wonderland lounge flies. However, now it's become quite an expensive addiction because the girls all like the backpacks too. So Jules has up to a couple anime ones. They wanted them for Christmas, that sort of thing. Now everybody's got a lounge fly in the house.
Uh-oh.
Damn, mom.
That's what happens.
Do you actually use them though? Do you actually wear them out? What?
I have one that I wear out that I like. When that one's wore out, I might change it to a different one. But no, these four in particular just hang out on the wall at all times.
But
Very
they've got
cool.
so many cool ones. Loungefly. It's
They do. The lounge fly really is addicting. I
You're
actually
gonna have to
just
start putting Hot Wheels inside of them, use them as storage or something. Oh my gosh, MadSpidey, shame on you, sir.
Oh.
He's from Southern
Yeah, no,
Australia.
the
You
backpacks, they're fun. They're different. Something that you're not going to see everywhere, And it's only Alice in Wonderland themed ones so far.
Nice.
I've
That's probably a
resisted
good thing
everything
because there are so many of them and they're
Yeah.
all pretty cool.
Very cool.
All right, G-Man.
All right. So I'm just going to show two items here. So I have the entire collection. I'm going to show Alien and Aliens, one of my favorite horror movies of all time, the Xenomorph. But I'm going to show my favorite characters from the movies.
Mhm.
Hicks.
An original Alien is Dallas. I have them still in the blister. I have not taken these out, but it's got the entire trilogy. It's also got the Predator collection, which I have as well. These
That
are
is
very
nice.
great.
How old are they? Do you know what year?
These are about 8 years old.
Okay.
Wow.
Those are freaking cool.
And then this, my other favorite character, this is from Aliens. Now, I liked Aliens, but you know my story on that.
Hicks.
This is
Hicks is my boy.
Hicks.
Yeah, mine too.
That's a good one.
You can barely make it out, so I apologize for that. There you go.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to think he was like the coolest dude ever.
Got the face, yeah, got the face hugger on the end of the gun.
And those are polystone. They're not vinyl. They're not
No.
vinyl. They're
right.
polystone, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whole thing. And the Predator series I have as well, but I got pretty much all of them. They're all cased up. I do not have them on display because they're just a torture to dust.
Oh, I bet.
But that's it. That's my whole thing. I got more, but
That's
leave
real.
it.
Like I said, mate, you'll be back on again. There's plenty of people. That's why Bob's has stuff he could show all day. So
Yeah.
there's people that are having I know I can always back. So everyone, once you come on, you're always welcome back. All right, this
Yeah.
is the final round. We're making good time at the moment, as long as Bob shared my video. Thank you. Yeah, so we're making good time. So this is the final round, and hopefully everyone goes out with a bang. Okay.
So I'd like to start this final round going back to my childhood. We'll start at the age of 3 and see how much time we can eat up. So no, I won't do that to you, Simon. But by request, I'll show a guitar. Just show a guitar.
Jay actually requested he wants to know what that red one was in the background.
Yeah, I'm going to show that next time. So the red one, the red one in the corner is a Frankenstein guitar. So how do I do that? Did that work? Nope. So the red one in the corner is like a Frankenstein guitar. It's a boutique guitar. So I'm with a luthier. That's the name of someone who, makes or repairs or works on guitars, basically. So with a luthier, we created that together out of parts of other guitars. So that's what that is back there. So that was my second guitar. So this one here is a Les Paul. It's an Epiphone Les Paul. So they're Gibson's little brother or little cousin. And the point of showing this is just that I have a thing where I have like a guitar for every room in the house. And that red one is one I traveled with in my car to practice on lunch breaks, but it's too cold. So it'll come back out in the spring. But this one's a Lex Luthier. Yeah, that's right, Greyman. So this one is a nice little Epiphone Les Paul, and it has a walnut satin finish. And the idea is that the guitars have to match the room. So this is my living room guitar, because in the living room we have a lot of this kind of cherry walnut looking finished furniture. So that's why this one is the living room guitar. And it's got a little mini Fender amp for if someone just says, hey, you better play that. All right, so fine. So there's a little amp. You don't really use this for any kind of performance. It's more like a toy, but it does make sound, and it does sound kind of fun to play. So this is the little amp that goes with amazing. It. And it's got the little chicken knobs and everything on the top, and it's fun. And then, of course, I have to have a braided cord to go with it that match the colors, because that's just how I am. So there's the cord that matches the amp and the guitar, and then they all sit nicely on a stand like that in the living room, and that's how it goes. Yes, I do want a bathroom guitar. I haven't selected it yet, but I think I might go with there's things called cigar box guitars, and it's just 3 strings, and I'm thinking of going with that for a bathroom guitar. That way I can play it with no electrics. So we'll see.
I figured you'd get a ukulele so you could pretend you're in paradise.
I was gonna get a ukulele, and I ended up not being able to find one in my size. So that's what happens.
And if you ever want to know the secret of how to make Bubs go all shy, you ask him to play the guitar for you, and he won't do it
right now because I don't want to hear.
He gets all shy. He's like, "No, I don't want to play the guitar."
Yeah, you can't show off guitars and not play at least something.
Yeah. But apparently I can, because I just did, and I always do.
I'll skip my round so Bubs can play a song.
No, I'm terrible. I've only been playing for like a year, and all my teachers have quit on me. So
you built your own guitar. You gotta have a little bit of talent somewhere.
Somewhere. I'm trying to find it. It's lost in this room. It's lost in my collection. But maybe this time next year I'll be up to Mary Had a Little Lamb, and I'll share that with you guys then.
I'm pretty sure his first live performance is going to be at BubsCon. So
absolutely, BubsCon 2028. Be there. Get your tickets now. Get them early. Get them often, and we'll see you there.
Okay, so my last thing is going to be some of my. I can't ever say the word for them, but the Kryptonic figures.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Got like the Black Canary. And then,
so don't be mad at me, but for the longest time, I thought it was pronounced Black Canary, and I didn't understand why. I was like, well, I don't get it. But yeah, talk about a real noob thing. Like that was.
I'm not a Wonder Woman fan, but my grandpa was a huge Linda Carter fan.
Yeah.
So like, I got to keep her forever. And then this one was actually a wedding gift from my best friend.
Ooh, nice. Poison Ivy?
Yes.
Well, hang on. So, what do you
Lovely.
say the name? Was that the brand that you was trying
Yeah,
to say?
the brand. It's
I thought they were the
I
rock
can't even
candy.
say it, but I'll spell it
She,
for you.
she struggled enough the first time, Simon. What are you trying to do here?
Tryptozoic.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. I'll pass.
Yeah,
Crypto-
see, exactly. That's why I was like,
I think
no,
it's
but they're super cool,
cryptocurrencies. That's
super
what everyone's
pretty.
buying now. Cryptocurrencies. That's what
I
it
love
was.
that they have the bombshell ones. I've been on a hunt for some Harley Quinns and whatnot, but those are. I buy few of those because of the kids there for the longest time. I had a thing I wouldn't collect statues or figures and stuff because kids are destructive. Well, now they're all older, so I can have more of the things without having to worry about it. Now it's more of just like, are they going to steal it and add it to their own collections? Because they're their own collectors themselves.
Oh,
I gotta tell you,
Look, my 6-year-old even sent me with a Funko Pop of hers to show off. She's like, hey, you got to show this for your show because I'm a collector. Here, take this.
There you go.
I've determined those kids are costing you too much money and damaging your collection. I think. Is there not a shop you can trade them to for some more stuff, or what's it? Crypto? Oh, he said it there. Cryptozoic is what I would call it.
Cryptozoic.
That's
Cryptozoic.
not how I would have said that at all. That is not how I said that at all.
That looks good. I'll take it.
But yeah,
All
so
right.
that's my final little piece is those figures.
Not a single Harley Quinn item today. I am shocked.
I
Is that
have
mine?
a Harley. I got my first Harley statue, but I will be on the show again.
You'll be back. We'll do a Harley Quinn special.
I have
Early
her
booking.
now. It's just for you though.
All right.
I can't wait.
J-Man, we're gonna go out with a bang, all right?
Oh, and I don't know about bang.
All right.
I'm keeping it pretty mellow for you, buddy. Sorry, I could go on for a while, but
As long as you don't cry afterwards, we'll be fine.
You'll be back.
thanks, bub.
Uh-huh.
As always. So when I was a kid, I used to go to Ben Franklin, which was like a hardware drugstore, whatever you want to call it. And down the center aisle, they used to have your cards, candy, and all that stuff. And you'd always go up there and spend your allowance there. Well, one of the things I got fascinated with is I got a full set of these, and I actually sealed all these years ago. And I actually came across the box because of you, Simon. And these are original Wacky Packs. Anybody remember original Wacky Packs?
Yes.
They were advertising stickers, and it came in packs of cards. And you got these, and these some of the like silver tone for copper tone, and they would make fun of the advertising agents companies. There's another one. This one is for latex gloves, your dishwashing gloves. You can see what it says.
Wow.
And they were pretty crazy back then. They kind of, there we go. Another one, Wild Soap, Jergens as Jerkins.
Yeah.
Take that as how you want it. Here's a smaller one of it.
Those are cool.
Really, really cool. These are all stickers. These all still on the thing. Bride magazine.
Nice.
But they made fun of a lot of the advertisements that are out there.
Yes, Squire.
Kind of stunner. There we go. There's another one. And another one for saltine crackers. Crazy. What is this?
Crazy crackers.
Sanitarium.
They're really
Instead of
fun.
Saltine, it said sanitarium.
Toilet paper.
100
Oh, man.
holy sheets.
Yeah. After those jerkins.
Yep. Remember Libby's? Ribbies.
That's cool.
Libby's. But yeah, these are really cool. Another one.
Dreg noodles. That was
Does
a dead
anybody
donkey
remember
on that one.
these?
That is amazing.
Another one.
So how do you come across these? Where do you find these? In the wild, or you hunt them down online, or what?
No, I've had these in my
They're
collection.
the original memes.
Dude, these
I
are
know
the-
they're your original, but surely you've picked up more since then. Are these all your original ones?
Dude, these are all my originals. Yeah.
Wow.
No,
I
this
wonder
is
how
my
you-
personal collection. I have a huge,
so
I have
cool.
like 2 totes of like non-sports cards and stuff, but these are all my original when I was growing up. I kept them like
Very
this.
cool.
That's crazy.
Tinker, remember these? Tiddlywinks, you know, the sticks.
Mhm.
Yo, what's up, Bet? Another one. Lipton tea.
Mhm. That sounds about right. So the dole is dull.
Bitch
Bitch masters.
there were cigars
That
originally.
is
Wow.
great.
Oh wow. Chicken fat, laundry detergent.
They're cool. Here's a Canadian
is
club,
cool.
Those are really cool.
but they got some nostalgia, history to them.
Instead of Mary Jane, it's a Scary Jane. That was a candy.
Yep. Sanka
Yeah.
coffee. There's no. Oh, here we go. Duncan Hines, but what was it?
Duck and hide.
A lot of fun. Just brings
Very
back a lot of
cool.
memories. There
And
we go.
original.
Yep, and the originals. They're all original.
That's
But yeah.
amazing.
Personal collection. Thank you
Very
so much,
cool.
guys. This was
Hey,
fun.
Kevin.
That's cool.
Yeah, you've got them all in the card slabs, right?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
This
Yep.
guy.
All his card slabs. That was from years ago. Just I don't know why I did it. Just did it. I got Star Wars cards, all my original Star Wars cards the same way. So yeah. Big Star Wars fan when I was a kid growing up. I kind of learned that from my dad. My dad was a big stamp collector. And he used to tell me, well, why don't you preserve them this way? And I did so many crazy things back then when I was a kid.
So why did your dad only collect the big stamps? He was a big stamp collector.
Big
Whatever.
stamp collector. Yeah, I got
Whatever.
you.
Roll the credits.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I got that. Every time.
We'll wrap it up because we've reached the hour. But before we do, I'll give everyone their little spotlight to tell people what's going on in your channel.
Yeah, speaking of wrapping it up, I used to spend $7 at the drugstore every week, but I got nothing to show for it now. Anyway, what do you got coming up on the channel? Vinyl. I think I'm gonna do a vinyl video, so I'm gonna play a vinyl record, maybe a power record or something comic related. Hopefully tomorrow if I get up in time and clear headed. And then if not, then I'll have tons of comic hauls and crap like that to show off. So lots of good books, and that's what's going on Old Bubs World. Monday we'll have the No Faces comic chat, unless somebody has to work, and that's it. And everybody subscribe to Simon. He's doing a 900 subscriber giveaway. He did a dry run to see who was going to win the contest, but it wasn't me, so he's going to redo it, and he's gonna try again to get it right this time.
Yeah.
And so that's it. That's what we got going
Come
on.
on, Simon. Yes.
Excellent. All right. Tori, you make some content sometimes.
I don't have much of anything going on. The 22nd, I'm on
Really?
G-Man's Nerdy
Yes.
Collective show.
Cool.
And then I might do a YouTube show at some point on my channel. No, I don't know. It just depends with kids in life.
I was on one of your
And-
YouTube shows.
I will be on the hunt soon. I plan on doing a tag team with Moonlit Comics as my partner. And the Slamazon's got to make a comeback anyways. And then other than that, I got nothing much going on.
All right. Well, again, everyone, make sure you guys follow all the links below to all these awesome people. G-Man, tell
Thank
the
you.
people.
Thank you so much, buddy. We got Nerdy Collective tonight with Gary. Gary will be on he's our guest for tonight. And we had a couple of shows planned for the next 2 weeks. I'm also starting a new show on Sundays earlier in this. I'm doing an early
That's right.
show. It is called Generation X-Men. It's with me and John Hoffman. So we're starting some little, it just be pop culture, comic books, stuff, whatever, nerd news. But on the same note, I'm going to answer a question. Yeah, those are slabs for baseball cards and stuff like that. But if you're wondering why I kept a lot of my stuff in pristine condition when I was a kid, it's because of I want to tell this. Can I tell this quick story?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. This story goes back to, does everybody remember the old TV show called Amazing Stories?
Yeah, Steven Spielberg.
In Amazing Stories, I watched this show when I was a kid, and it had Mark Hamill in it. Mark Hamill comes across this mysterious little like leprechaun or magical elf creature.
Mhm. It
And
was
it's
Russ,
called-
right?
What's that?
Wasn't it Russ 9000? Super Russ
Oh,
9000?
man, come on.
First
Really
appearance?
quick. Long story short, this show was about him, and he said you never have to work again in your life or whatever. And it stuck with me when I was a kid. And I watched that when I was like 15, I think. And I just kept things in nice condition. That's all. It's a good story.
Was that with Mark Hamill, did you say?
Mark Hamill played in it. And what it was about was he had all this stuff growing up as a kid. And this magical creature comes up to him and says, listen, you don't have to work in your life again, ever again, in your entire life. He's like, okay. Shows him beard, a little older, driving in this old car to fill up his tank for the very last time. His car. In his back of his car, he had all this antique stuff, and he's got a mug, and in this mug, it's got a bunch of pennies, and he's going to load up his gas tank with a bunch of pennies. As he's walking up to fill his tank, this limousine pulls up, and in the limousine, window rolls down, and this little old lady goes, "Sir, may I see that? Can I see that, please?" And he goes, "What, this?" She goes, "Yeah." She's looking at this mug. She goes, "I'll give you 10 for it." He goes, "Oh, awesome. I can fill my tank." She goes, "No, 10,000 for it." And then all of a sudden shows the very end. He's in a big tuxedo. The little magical guy shows up again. They're smoking these Fat Daddy cigars. Big old mansion. And there's a big auction house. He's got Superman #1. He's got antique toys. And they're like, $1 million, $3 million. It was just cool. And I remember it. It stuck with me. And it just remembered, like, you know what? I'll keep this in decent condition. So it's like,
that's cool.
Something like that. But end of story.
Love
you guys. Simon, you guys are awesome. Smiley, I love you. Bill, you're Bub. Awesome, buddy. Thank you for having me. It was fun. A lot of fun.
No worries, mate.
Cool
I appreciate all you guys
really
for taking the time to join us. And thank you, everyone who hung out in the chat. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and follow all these awesome people. And until next time, Bubs?
Remember to read a comic book and don't forget to lick it. Is that right? Is that right? Did I get that right? Lick them.
See you guys.
All right.
Thank you.